Hey guys, welcome to this week's TTM autograph haul. It's a pretty good week. I've got 22 to go through, and there's quite a mix here. Definitely got some 90-year-old guys, got some guys who played in the 80s, 90s, I think a couple in the 2000s, and I got a few that I actually paid for, which is rare. I don't usually go after some guys who pay or charge, but, you know, I'm going to start doing that a little more often just because the 1987 top set, I've got a lot of the guys who are free, so I'm going to have to eventually get a few here and there of guys who charge, which you'll see this week. Before we get started, like to, if you want to, please like the video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment down below which one's your favorite this week, which ones you might target, or, which guys you're going to send off that I didn't show this week. That, maybe we'll get some ideas off each other. That's pretty cool too. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's get going. I don't want this to be super long for you guys. Hope everyone's had a great week. Hopefully you guys weren't in the hurricane path. I was in a tornado path the other day. My cousin's house got twisted off the foundation. He's okay, but it probably missed our house by, I don't know, maybe like a tenth of a mile. I mean, it was really, really close. I mean, there's some huge branches that came off some trees nearby, so very lucky. No one else was hurt in the area. So, all right, let's get going. I was trying to think, I usually try to mix them up before I get going. That's why sometimes on my list, I don't know where I wrote my little biography because I like to mix them up. But I didn't mix them up today, so okay, let's get going. We got out of Brazelton, Georgia. This is a non-baseball autograph. If you have any questions about the addresses, just go to Sports Card Forum. Look up my username. My username is SweetBob. And you'll see which ones I've sent to and which ones that I had to, if there's like a care of or anything like that. But we got 2 of 2, 12 days. This one's pretty cool. I enjoyed Ernie Johnson. He's one of the hosts of Inside the NBA, long time at Turner Sports. I got a couple Goodwin cards. I would have loved to have got the Allen and Ginter card, but I don't know. It's like around $10 or so. I got these super cheap at a local card shop, just kind of like in a lot. I mean, I probably paid pennies for these. Ernie Johnson, 68 years old. His dad called the Braves in TV and radio from 62 to 99. He was a former baseball player. As I said before, Ernie Johnson's been with Turner Sports since 1989. He also does PGA Tour coverage, and he's a cancer survivor. And if you want to look a little speech that he's done about his son who passed away, very, very touching story. You should look it up. So that hopefully the Inside NBA will find a new home after Turner loses the rights to the NBA. Love that show. Mesa, Arizona. 3 of 3, 44 days. We got Pete LaCock. We've got a 78, 81, and a 79. Mr. LaCock is 72 years old. Played for the Cubs and Royals from 72 to 1980. He was the guy who got the last hit off Bob Gibson, and famously they saw each other years later. They faced each other at an old timers game, and Bob Gibson beamed him. And he said it was many years too late. So that's kind of a funny little anecdote about that. His dad is Peter Marshall. He was a host of Hollywood Squares many years ago, and unfortunately he did pass away soon after I sent to him. I mean, it was like just a couple days. I think he was almost 100. So he lived a very long life. And I thank Mr. LaCock for getting back. Wish I would have found a Cubs card. I don't know if he's got, I'm sure he's got at least one Cubs card out there. This is Puerto Rico return. This one's I've been waiting on this one for a little while. 2 of 2, 94 days. This is one of the old timers that I sent to you that took a little while. Julian Javier. This is a 61, pretty cool Gold Cup card, and in 1970. Mr. Javier is 88 years old. Played from 62 to 72, or sorry, 60 to 72 for the Cards and Reds. His nickname was Hooli, or the Phantom. He's the father of Stan Javier. Some of the guys about my age would know him. He's actually named after Stan Musial, which was a real good friend of Julian. And he was a 2-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion in 64 and 67, and a Cardinals Hall of Fame member. So I want to thank Mr. Javier for those. Very happy to get those back. All right, Topeka, Kansas. 2 of 1, 9 days. All right, we got an index card signed. We got Jim Golden. Did I have one? Yeah. Pretty cool card. I only sent one to him. There's a couple guys I only sent one of because I don't know if they really have too many cards, and they didn't find them at the my local card shop. Mr. Golden is 88 years old. Played from 60 to 63 for the Dodgers and Colt 45s, and he was taken in the 1961 expansion draft by the 45s. Yeah, very cool. Thanks, Mr. Golden, for that. Lake Isabella, California. I had to use a mauve color nowadays instead of the black. It got kind of, I don't know. Need to find a darker color to use. I got plenty of paint markers from my days of getting wrestling action figures signed. I still do, but I haven't gotten any in a while. But 3 of 3, 24 days. Mickey Klutts. We have an 83. 81 Fleer, and 81 Tops. He's 70 years old, played from 76 to 83, Yankees, A's, and Blue Jays, and he was a favorite of manager Billy Martin. At one point, Mickey Klutts did say that he was not going to sign anymore due to health reasons, but he's starting to sign more and more, so I sent to him, I don't want to bug him or anything like that, and he didn't sign, he didn't send any response back that he was ill. Hopefully he's all better now. Hopefully he's whatever ailment that he was going through is passed. So just want to thank him for signing those. We got Denver, Colorado. 2 of 2, 9 days. We got Chris Arnold. This one's pretty cool because it's the start of a triple header card that I want to get signed. We have a 72 and a 74. I think next I'm going to try Jim Barr, because I just got Dave Rader back not that long ago, and I've never sent to Barr yet. But all 3 guys sign pretty well. Chris Arnold, he's 76 years old, played from 71 to 76, all for the Giants, and he also played over in Japan for the Kintetsu Buffaloes from 78 to 80. He only had 4 total homers in his career in the majors, but 2 of them came against Hall of Famers, Niekro and, Joe Niekro. Wait, Jim Niekro. Sorry, Phil Niekro. Oh my God. Phil Niekro and Steve Carlton. So that's a pretty cool little stat. All right, Westlake Village, California. 2 of 2. This one was $5. Rick Dempsey. This is a couple 87s. We've got 87 and 87 Tops traded. He inscribed that the World Series MVP in 83. He is 75 years old, played from 69 to 92. Played for the Twins, Yankees, Orioles, Indians, Dodgers, and Brewers. 2-time World Series champion, 83 and 88 with the Dodgers, 83 with the Orioles. As I said, he's a World Series MVP in 83, Orioles Hall of Fame member, and he, to me, he's very well known as the rain delay GOAT. I used to watch This Week in Baseball and a lot of bloopers shows growing up, and during rain delays, he would get out there and do head first slides across the water. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube about him doing that. So I'm sure that was very entertaining to watch as a fan, if you're in the stands. Very lighthearted guy. So I'm glad I got those back. Tampa, Florida. Here's another $5 one. 1 of 1, 11 days. This one might be the biggest of the week. Cecil Fielder. Got the back pretty fast too. I post on some Facebook TTM websites, and a lot of people didn't know he did TTM, which he's fairly new at it. And the fact that $5, that's pretty stinking cheap. So my brother even got some signed. He got the one, I think it was 92 Upper Deck with him and the San Diego Chicken. And the San Diego Chicken actually signs as well, so he's going to get that double signed. He's going to get signed by him. And San Diego Chicken has a beautiful signature. I mean, you should look that up. I mean, it's beautiful. But let's go Cecil Fielder. He's 61 years old, played from 85 to 98 for the Blue Jays, Tigers, Yankees, Angels, and Indians. He played in the Nippon Baseball in Japan in 1989. Did very well over there. He was a three-time All-Star, World Series winner in 96. I believe that was with the Yankees. 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time AL homer leader, 3-time RBI AL leader. He's the father of Prince Fielder, and they both had the same amount of career homers at the end of their career, which was 319. So, very cool to get this back. Very happy. Redmond, Oregon. 2 of 1, 11 days. We got Frank Funk. He signed at the index card as well. Mr. Funk is 89 years old. Played from 60 to 63 for the Indians and Milwaukee Braves. He was a longtime minor league manager, and his career record was 20-17 with a 3.01 ERA. I thank Mr. Funk for that. We got Tucson, Arizona. 2 of 2, 14 days. Now, whenever I did the 1987 Topps breakdown, this guy wasn't even on my radar. He's a very new TTMer. Jeff Hearron. So, this is, just shows you how fluid some of these can be. Someone gets a good address and whatever, and just they start signing. So, if you want to find him, he's on Sports Card Forum, the address and all that stuff. Mr. Hearron is 62 years old, played for the Blue Jays from 85 to 86. He was a 4th-round draft pick in 83, and he was a member of the Texas College World Series winner. Roger Clemens was on that team as well. So, very happy to get those back. This one, maybe not. Cecil Fielder and this guy right here is tied. Actually, is my favorite of the week. Ambler, Pennsylvania. This is $5. 1 of 1, 9 days. The 1952 AL MVP, Bobby Shantz. This is a nice, I believe this is a 55 Bowman. Mr. Shantz has just turned 99 years old on Thursday. He played from 49 to 64. He's one of only 2 people still alive that played in the 40s. The other one is Tommy Brown. He played for the Philadelphia A's, Kansas City A's, Yankees, Pirates, Colt 45s, Cardinals, Cubs, and Phillies. 3-time All-Star, as I said, 52 AL MVP, World Series winner in 58 with the Yankees, and 8-time Gold Glove winner. He is the last player living that played under Connie Mack. He is the oldest living MVP winner, and he had a brother, a brother named Billy that also played in the majors, and he is a member of the Philly Baseball Hall of Fame. Very, very happy to get this back. He might be my first MVP winner to get the TTM. I know not many of them do it, so. Yeah, because I haven't sent Sandberg. Did Dawson win it? I don't remember if he won it in 87. But all right, Scottsdale, Arizona. 4 of 4, 36 days. Lerrin LaGrow. I got a 78, 74, 79, and a 75. Mr. LaGrow is 76 years old, played from 70 to 80. Played for the Tigers, Cardinals, White Sox, Dodgers, and Phillies. And he had a famous moment in a 1972 ALCS whenever he hit Bert Campaneris in the ankle And Bert Campanera says he was walking first base, chucked his bat at LaGrow's head. I believe he threw it over his head. But yeah, oof, that would have been bad if he would have connected. Trabuco Canyon, California, 4 of 4, 21 days. Oh, that's my little letter. All right, Terry Murphy. He actually put them all in a sleeve, which was cool. We got 78, 79, 73, and a 76. Mr. Humphrey is 75 years old, played from 71 to 79 for the Expos, Tigers, and Angels. He was the second homegrown Expos player to appear in the majors. So that's pretty cool because I believe he was drafted in the first year the Expos was able to draft in the amateur draft. Happy to get those back. All right, we got Round Rock, Texas. 4 of 4, 57 days. I'm very happy to get some of these older ones back. So I have plenty out there. Joe Slusarski. There's 2 cards in here I'm pumped to get back. We got 92 score. This one right here, 88 tops traded. This is 90. Is it 92 or 93? 92 tops. And this one right here, 91 upper deck, which I did a set breakdown of. Love these kind of cards. It was a Wade Boggs, I believe 1990. That would be pretty cool signed as well. Mr. Slusarski. I don't know where I put that at here. Oh, he's 57 years old. Played for the A's, Brewers, Astros, and Brewers. Let's say A's, Brewers, Astros, and Braves. Played from 91 to 2001. He won the gold in 1988 Olympics. And halfway through his career, he played a season in the Chinese Baseball League. Then he came back to the pros. That's a little interesting. Rice Lake, Wisconsin. 3 of 3, 10 days. This is my second return from this guy. It's a little letter here. Gary Lucas. The reason I sent to him again is because my first one didn't have the 87 tops in it. So 87 Donruss. This is an 88 Fleer. I'm always going to get those wrong. 88, 89, I get those mixed up constantly. I think it's because I got them both at the same time as the sets, so I just kind of, yeah. But yeah, Mr. Lucas is 69 years old, played from 80 to 87 for the Padres, Expos, and Angels, and he was a long-time minor league manager. Very, very good TTMer, too. I think he's got 100% success rate on for him. I got a couple more here. Tryon, North Carolina. 5 of 5, 52 days. Larry Sorenson. We got an 81, 86, another 81. I think this is 81 traded, right? Yeah. 86, 81, 83, and 84. Mr. Sorenson played from 77 to 88 for the Brewers, Cardinals, Indians, A's, Cubs, Expos, Giants. He was an all-star in 78. He was a color commentator for many years for college games and pro. He did some for ESPN back in the day when he first retired. He got in some legal troubles after his playing days were over. I'm glad he seems that those are behind him. So very happy he's happy and healthy right now. This one, very surprising that I was able to get this back so quick. We got Poway, California. 3 of 3, 13 days. Poway, beautiful San Diego suburb. A lot of ex-players live there. Got Kurt Stillwell. There's a lot of them on forum that has to wait well over a year. I think I just got him right at the right time. I saw he must coach somewhere or live somewhere else during the baseball season because he's catching up on a lot of them right now. I saw he was signing some, so I sent them off, and boom, within 2 weeks got him. 87 Donruss, 87 tops, and pretty cool 91 upper deck. I like that picture. Mr. Stillwell is 59 years old, played from 86 to 96 for the Reds, Royals, Padres, Angels, and Rangers. He's all-star in 88. After his playing days, he was an advisor at Scott Boras Corporation. and he was a second-generation player. His dad, Ron, played in the early 60s. All right, Rye, New Hampshire, 2 of 2, 43 days. We got Skip Lockwood. I believe I sent to him as well, but I had to get this card signed back here. 1970 Pilots card and 72 tops. Mr. Lockwood played from 65 to 80 for the Kansas City A's, Pilots, Brewers, Angels, Mets, and Red Sox. And he was a smart guy. He is a smart guy. He during his playing days, he took a lot of college courses, and he is a MIT graduate. Super smart guy. Congratulate him on doing anything MIT. Austin, Texas, 4-4, 22 days. We got Bill Greif. We got 77, 74, 76, and 75. Mr. Greif is 74 years old. Played from 71 to 76 for the Astros, Padres, Cardinals. He was a third rounder in 1968 draft. That was a round right after Bill Buckner and Milt Wilcox got drafted that in the second round. So I want to thank him for those. We got Linthicum Heights, Maryland, 2 of 2, 7 days. Another 87 tops for the set. John Stefero, we have 87 Donruss, which I did a set breakdown as well. That's one of the first ones I did, I believe. Mr. Stefero is 65 years old, played from 83 to 87. For the Orioles and Expos, he only had 79 career total games in the majors. And ever since he retired, he's worked at an automotive group, and he is the current president GM. I believe that's a car dealership, like multi-dealership owner group, kind of like that. Scottsdale, Arizona, 3 of 3, 11 days. Pretty cool that he wrote back here. Thanks for being a fan. This is actually my third attempt to try to get John Moses. I believe the address I sent to was an old one I've tried to send to twice. During the season, maybe he's elsewhere, and so he has the mail stopped to that address. John Moses, we have 87 tops, 84 tops, and 87 Donruss. He is 67 years old, played for the Mariners, Twins, Tigers, and he was a MLB coach from 2000 to 2006 for the Mariners and Reds. And he's also a longtime minor league coach / manager. So if you go to Sports Card Forum and see username SweetBob, you'll see the address I've sent to. I think it was the Scottsdale, Arizona. I think there's 1 or 2 different addresses for that. You'll see the one I used, and it seems to be accepting them right now. And last one, Ada, Oklahoma. Oh, I know. 2 of 1, 7 days. This is another old timer. Don Kaiser. He's at 57 tops, and he signed the index card. Mr. Kaiser is 89 years old, played from 55 to 57, all for the Cubs. His last complete game was at the Polo Grounds, so that puts you in perspective how long ago he played. All right. That is it. I might have a set breakdown this week, depending on how fast this set gets to me. I just bought it on eBay, so you never know. I mean, it might even be the following week. But yeah, so please like, subscribe, comment down below which one is your favorite, which ones you might target this week, some of the ones that you're sending out that I didn't feature this week. So I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday, if not earlier. Thanks.